Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on RoadCraft, where it's available on the public test server. So the rebuild expansion is available to test on PC. If you have it on Steam, you can go over there, download it, and then look at the latest new content, which is we've got 7 new vehicles and different variants, and then we've got 2 added new maps. And we've also got hard mode features, which you can see down the bottom there. We've got fuel now on the left hand side, and then we've also got a gearbox with low, high, neutral and reverse. So that's pretty cool. Those features a lot of people have been waiting on, and they're here. So first off, let's have a look at the vehicles, where we've got the Amiga Thunder Expeditions. So this seems to be a little bit higher up, and we've got some bits of kit on the back. We haven't got fuel on there, but I don't think I can fuel. Oh yeah, that's taking it out of the big trailer over there. But yeah, it'd be nice if we'd be able to have fuel on top. So that is the first vehicle, which is a variant of one we've got already, which is pretty cool. And then we move over to the mule. Now this is a bit of a beast. It goes pretty well, especially with the new gearbox. Then yeah, plenty of power. The gearbox have changed things dramatically. They make the vehicles a lot more usable. Well, they were usable before, but now they're pretty awesome. Do love it. So this one, we've got the wider tyres, and then we've got the kit on the top there. So hopefully we might even get a repair function or something like that might come in future. I don't know, but at least we've got fuel. So to refuel is exactly the same as snow runner, basically, where you just go up, pull alongside, and it will refuel just like that. Hold it down, does it? So if we move over to the other new variant of vehicle, which is the tanker. So I haven't worked out how to fill the tanker up, but it does say there's places to fill that up, but I haven't had a look to see how you do that yet. I've only just got it all working. It was working. Bit of a nightmare for me, to be honest. But this Wayfire seems to be a little bit tweaked as well, so this goes pretty well. But the main things we know we're looking at is, hang on, I'll tell you what, I was trying to do the wrong gearbox, wrong button. Then we're so gonna lose this trailer. Oh, I was trying to keep it, put it in high gear and disappear, because the high gear, as soon as it gets going, it is pretty quick. So down here we have got the 2 bridge layers, where we got a small and large version. That just flew across there. And we probably should get this out the way, but you can see that goes really well as compared to the other Wayfire. Turn that off, handbrake on, and then we'll jump over to the Taiga. So this is the Taiga bridge layer. Simple to use. You've got anchors where you put those out if you want to, and then you push the bridge layer controls, and this one does widen itself a little bit first, and then it comes on out. But one of the things I do like about this is you can pull the anchors and move it around. There's nothing worse than having to, you start laying it out, and then all of a sudden you need to move it and you can't. But on this occurrence you can. So reverse this one up. We've got this little section to get over here. Stop that there. And that just lays it down just like that. Then you can detach, pull away, and then that is your bridge. Lower this down. Job's a good one. Now if you go back to the construction, I think you can add more steel, and then you can get another bridge, so you can make multiple bridge. But you can actually pick these back up as well, so if you want to use it, go across the place you want to use it and then pick it up on the other side, you can do, which that is pretty cool. So you're never going to get stuck anywhere with this. You just drive straight back onto it and then it'll come out, attach, there it goes, and then we just fold it in. I have had trouble when you do take them back to the garage. Sometimes they you have to open the bridge up and put it back over, open it up, close it back up again, and then it's okay. But it was freaking out a little bit. So moving on to the next one is the bigger variant, where this is an absolute beast. So it's it seems twice as big, probably 3 times as big as the other bridge, but same thing again. You just bring it in with the anchors and then you can just bring it straight over the top. It's quite fast as well, I like that. Detach. And over you go. Pick it up on the other side. Job's a good one. Attach and then pull it back up. So yeah, it is work in progress, where there's a few little tweaks here and there what's needed, but love it. Seems to work pretty well. Right, as I dive more into the map, we'll do some more videos and show you what else is going on. But those are the vehicles you get so far. Oh, there is one more. And then we have the Tuz 119 Mutt, which is a rusty skate. And yeah, I think we got some issues with this one. I was having issues where the game was unplayable as soon as I got out on the map, so I'm not going to use that at the moment. Now, to get the hard mode, when you start a new game, then it brings you up with these difficulty options, which gives you hard mode. So the first one is limited fuel. You can have fuel on or fuel off. And then we have convoy difficulty, where the convoys dynamically deform terrain over time, making route and maintenance ongoing challenging, which that makes it pretty cool. And then we can have fewer convoys, but you get the same amount of rewards. And then we have the other feature, what was asked about was gearbox on. So we have that function now. As soon as you turn it on, it shows up down the bottom there. And then bridging costs, you can have 30% less bridging costs or 30% more. Economy modifiers, so you put it on easy and you've got increase XP and cash. And then you can put it on normal default and we'll make it a bit tougher. Same with the quarry zones now. You can change how you want to dispatch sand, whether you want to make it a bit more realistic or a bit more harder, which is a great feature there. Recovery rules, we've got it, you can have it on default and then tough, hard and impossible, which is pretty awesome, that is. And then we move on to vehicle costs on the default option, or you can go down to trivial, where you get all the vehicles for free, but you won't be able to sell them for any money, bear that in mind. But at least they're all available, all unlocked, and on the easy, all vehicles are unlocked, are free and immediately available. And then you go on to your default, and then tough, all vehicles are free, immediately available. Sorry, that's vehicles cost twice as much, and then on hard, vehicles cost 4 times as much. So that's pretty good, especially if you're starting in the game and you just haven't got much time, which that's what I've used, the trivial one, and then I've got all the vehicles for free. So here's the 2 maps you get in the rebuild expansion, which this one gives you 39 objectives, 23 infrastructure requests, 20 side missions, and they do seem to be pretty big map. And then the other one is Washout, which that one I've only just opened down there, but it's 32 objectives, 11 side objectives and 24 infrastructure requests on that. As I learn more, I will let you know what I find. Big thanks for watching, smash the likes on the way out, and I will see you on the next one. Hopefully do a bit of stream on this, however my laptop isn't very stable at the moment, but we'll see how things go. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.